Picture this. You're standing in your dream apartment, checkbook in hand, about to sign your first lease. But what you don't know is that you're about to make the same $3,000 mistake that destroys most first-time renters. The rental industry has turned exploiting inexperienced tenants into a billion-dollar science. They know exactly how to manipulate your emotions, your urgency, and most importantly, your wallet. Every apartment showing is a carefully orchestrated psychological theater designed to cloud your judgment. The perfect lighting, the strategic timing, the manufactured scarcity, it's all calculated to make you act fast and think slow. Here's the shocking truth. 73% of first-time renters overpay by thousands in their first year alone. But the real crime isn't what they charge you, it's what they don't tell you about the hidden cost calculation. Every landlord uses a secret formula that factors in your inexperience, your desperation, and your ignorance of market rates. They can smell a first-time renter from a mile away, and they have a price tag ready for that naivete. The average first-time renter pays 15 to 20% above market rate, without even knowing it. That 20% premium on a $2,000 apartment costs you an extra $4,800 per year. Money that goes straight from your savings account into their profit margins while you struggle to build your future. But here's what they're terrified you'll discover. And it's coming up next. If you're finding value in this, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Your security deposit isn't just money in escrow. It's a weapon landlords use against unsuspecting tenants. 80% of first-time renters lose part of their deposit to bogus claims they could have easily prevented. The first trap. Not understanding the legal difference between normal wear and tear versus actual damage. Normal wear includes minor scuff marks, small nail holes, and carpet indentations from furniture. Damage means large holes in walls, stained carpets, or broken fixtures. Know the difference or pay the price. Your defense starts before you even move in. Document everything with high-resolution photos from multiple angles. Photograph every room, every corner, every existing floor. Timestamp everything and send copies to your landlord. The cleaning fee loophole costs renters $800 on average. Here's how they get you. They claim standard cleaning isn't enough. Then charge professional rates for services you never requested. Your lease should specify what level of cleanliness is required. If it doesn't, you have leverage. Always get cleaning requirements in writing. Vague language costs you money when you move out. When you move out, clean everything yourself first. Then document your work with more photos. If they try to charge you anyway, you have evidence to dispute every bogus claim. Most landlords back down when tenants show they know their rights and have documentation to prove it. Building on what we covered about deposits, there's an entire shadow economy of fees lurking beneath every lease agreement. Fees designed to bleed you dry. Fees that multiply faster than you can calculate. First trap. Application fees versus holding deposits. Most renters think they're the same thing. They're not. Application fees disappear forever, even if you're rejected. Holding deposits legally must be returned or applied to your rent within specific timeframes. Know the difference. Demand receipts. Save yourself hundreds. Second trap. Utility connection costs that hit like a financial avalanche. Electricity deposits alone can demand $300 to $500 up front. Add gas, water, internet installation. You're looking at $800 to $1,200 before you even move in. Third trap. The monthly fee multiplication game. Parking fees. $50 to $150 per month. Pet fees. $25 to $75 monthly, plus deposits. Amenity fees for pools, gyms, lounges you might never use. Suddenly, your budget explodes by $200 to $300 monthly. Fourth trap: administrative charges that materialize after lease signing. Processing fees. Documentation fees. Move-in coordination fees. Each one designed to extract more money from your wallet. The fees they hide could cost you thousands. Our next chapter reveals the lease clauses that destroy tenants completely. Hidden deep within your lease agreement lurk clauses, designed to trap unsuspecting tenants. These legal landmines can cost you thousands and chain you to properties for years. First trap: automatic renewal clauses that silently extend your lease without warning. Miss the notification window by one day, and you're locked in for another full year. Second trap: subletting restrictions that eliminate your escape routes completely. Need to move for work? Too bad. These clauses make subletting nearly impossible. Third trap: maintenance responsibility shifts that dump major costs onto you. That broken water heater. Suddenly it's your $3,000 problem. Fourth trap: early termination penalties disguised as reasonable fees. Break your lease early, and they'll demand months of rent, plus additional penalties. But here's the secret: most of these clauses contain legal loopholes. Know your state's tenant rights, and you can break free from these traps. Always negotiate these clauses before signing, or they'll cost you dearly later. Building on those lease traps we exposed, here's where landlords really deceive you. They paint pretty pictures of neighborhoods while hiding the ugly truth. Crime statistics tell the real story that glossy listings never will. Police reports reveal patterns that pretty photos carefully avoid. Transportation costs destroy your budget faster than rent increases. That cheap apartment becomes expensive when you calculate commute reality. Gas, tolls, parking and time equal thousands in hidden costs. Noise pollution destroys your quality of life and mental health. Traffic, construction and nightlife create permanent stress you can't escape. Future development plans change everything about your neighborhood's value. City planning departments hold the secrets landlords pray you ignore. New highways, shopping centers and high-rises transform neighborhoods overnight. Research saves you from location disasters that haunt tenants for years. Next, we'll build your complete financial fortress to protect every dollar. Building on everything we've covered, it's time to construct your financial fortress. 30 days. That's all you need to create an unbreakable defense against rental disasters. First, calculate your rental emergency fund. This isn't your regular emergency savings. This is your rental survival buffer that protects you from every scenario we discussed. Your rental emergency fund needs to cover 6 months of rent plus utilities. Add $3,000 for unexpected moving costs and deposit disputes. Most renters think 6 months of expenses is enough. Wrong. Rental obligations continue even when your income stops. Double that calculation for true security. Now, renter's insurance. This isn't optional protection, it's mandatory armor. But here's what insurance companies won't tell you about coverage gaps. Standard renter's insurance covers theft and fire. But flooding from upstairs neighbors? Often excluded. Electronics damaged by power surges? Usually not covered. Demand replacement cost coverage, not actual cash value. Your 2-year-old laptop isn't worth $50 in actual cash value, when replacement costs $800. Next, document your tenant rights. Every state has different protections, and landlords count on your ignorance of these laws. Download your state's tenant handbook. Bookmark your local tenant rights organization. Save the Housing Authority's complaint hotline in your phone right now. Create a legal resource folder. Screenshot relevant tenant laws. These documents become your shield when landlords try intimidation tactics. Now, budget for Year 2 reality. Your rent will increase. Industry average is 5 to 10% annually, but inflation years can hit 15%. Calculate your maximum sustainable rent increase. If your current rent is $1,500, can you handle $1,725? If not, start planning your exit strategy.